Algebra 1, 8.1, apply exponent properties involving products. Order of magnitude. The order of magnitude of a quantity is the power of 10 nearest the quantity. Product of powers property. Let A be a real number and let M and N be positive integers. To multiply powers having the same base, add the exponents. A to the m times a to the n is a to the m plus n. 5 to the 6th times 5 to the 3rd is 5 to the 6 plus 3, or 5 to the 9th. Example 1. 2 squared times 2 to the 3rd is 2 to the 2 plus 3, or 2 to the 5th. W to the 9th times W squared times W to the 7th is W to the 9 plus 2 plus 7, or W to the 18th. 4 to the 4th times 4 is the same as 4 to the 4th times 4 to the 1st. So that's 4 to the 4 plus 1, 4 to the 5th. Negative 6 times negative 6 to the 6th means negative 6 to the 1st times negative 6 to the 6th. So we have negative 6 to the 1 plus 6, or negative 6 to the 7th. Let A be a real number. Let M and N be positive integers. To find a power of a power, we multiply the exponents. So A to the M to the N is A to the M times N. So 3 to the 4th squared is 3 to the 4 times 2, or 3 to the 8th. Use the power of a power property. Example 2. We have 5 squared to the 3rd, so we multiply our exponents. 5 to the 2 times 3, or 5 to the 6th. N to the 7th squared, we multiply our exponents. We get n to the 14th. Negative 3 to the 5th to the 3rd, we multiply our exponents, so we get negative 3 to the 15th. And z minus 4 squared to the 5th, we multiply our exponents, so we get z minus 4 to the 10th. Power of a product property. let a and b be real numbers, and let m be a positive integer. To find the power of a product, find the power of each factor and multiply. So a times b to the m is the same as a to the m times b to the m. So 23 times 17 to the fifth is the same as 23 to the fifth times 17 to the fifth. Simplify the expression. 4 times 16 all to the 7th is 4 to the 7th times 16 to the 7th. Those are pretty big numbers, so we're just going to leave it like that. Negative 3 rs squared is negative 3 times r times s, all squared. So we square each part, so negative 3 squared, r squared, and s squared. So that means negative 3 times negative 3 is 9, r squared, s squared. And then if the negative is outside, we have 3 times r times s. We square each part. So 3 squared is 9, but we have this negative out front. So it's negative 9 r squared s squared. Okay, so order of operations. In b, the negative's on the inside, so we raise that to an exponent. In c, our negative is the last thing we do because it's outside the exponent. Now we have some checkpoints here. So go ahead and pause the video and do those. Okay. Example 4. Use all three properties. So x squared stays there, and now I'm going to distribute my cubed here to everything. So 3 cubed times x cubed cubed times y cubed, and that is a power of a product property. So we had things we were multiplying together, and we're raising that to a power. So now we have a power to a power. Because we have this x to the third to the third. So I have x squared times 3 to the third is 27. X to the third, we multiply our exponent, so it's x to the 9th times y to the third. And now we have a product of powers because we have x squared and x to the 9th, which we can combine. So 27 x to the 11th, because we add our exponents, y to the third. Okay. Last, you have a couple more checkpoints, so go ahead and pause the video and do those.